Hey, what's going on, boys? xeamuS here, bringing you another gameplay on the NA server. This time it's not a squad gameplay, it's a solo gameplay, but on FPP mode as well. And yeah, it has a special reason why I'm playing solo now. Simply because, yeah, my teammates were like, they started grinding at the beginning of the season, and I didn't start with them as well, so I fell off. And yeah, it was like at that time I was not that active, or couldn't be that active, as you know, and that's why I didn't play any squad gameplays. So yeah, I just like decided to maybe play solos, because it's like before I play solo squads only, which can be sometimes frustrating and boring. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to go like solo against everybody before like I play against full squads of the top 100, like season 3 top 100 leaderboard, which is really hard to handle if you're single. Like that works until crown maybe, but if you face like if you're playing aggressive, it's really hard to play against all the top teams and so on. So that's why I started playing solos. And yeah, I just recently started doing it, and I have to say I had really fun doing it. And I will definitely look forward to grind more as long as it's possible, because this is the actual bigger problem, is that I'm only platinum 1. I'm rank 1 on an A right now on solos, and also pretty high on kill rating, like 8 for 7. But yeah, I can't like get higher because it's hard to find games. Simple because solo is like, at least on an A, is not the most favorite mode people play on an A server. It might be popular later on, but at first it's always gonna be squad, and in some parts duos, but mainly it's focused on squads. So it can be a struggle to find games. This is like why I only have like 15 hours of playtime, because I sometimes can't find a game. It took me like legit, when I arrived to Platinum 3, I guess it started, that it took me like 3 hours of non-stop searching to get into one game if I'm lucky. And if you have a really good day, which is obviously only possible on a weekend day, like last, I guess, Saturday. If you have like a good weekend day and you like have a second device and you are like non-stop searching and have like the time to do it, then you can possibly find 5 games max. 5 games if you have luck. So yeah, this is like this shows like how hard it is to rank up here, because there's not enough players. Because as you know, the higher you get, the more real players it requires, and when it's in top 100, it needs, or you need to have at least 50 players available to create a game. So finding 50 players who are active and like keep searching at the same point of time and waiting for like 20 minutes is like not always guaranteed, which leads to the fact that it might be hard or can be a struggle to find a game. So yeah, anyway, the reason why I like, still chose solos is like I always thought about doing it, because I like to, I don't know, it's like, if you see it on the facts, it's basically you against 99 players, and I always like to have like as many fights as possible. And if you like watched my videos in past, you know that I'm always hot dropping and I'm an aggressive player. So you might know that solo is like actually, or might be the best mode for me, because I have like as many fights possible and there's no reviving or getting up. It's like if you get an AWM headshot, it's an AWM, like you're dead. This is like what I like about it, and like your mechanic and your aiming skills like legit out damage everybody if you have them. So this is why I really love or start loving solos, and this is why I want to stick to them. So recently I decided to still rank up squads, not right now though, because still I have no team to play with, and my teammates from last season are like they are active, but not at the same time. So it's hard to get like a full squad or a 3-man squad or even just 2-man squad is really hard. So also because of the time shift, you know, I'm from Europe and the most from my teammates are from NA, of like the 9 hours difference. Is also like a struggle sometimes. So yeah, but still, I'm gonna do like the squad rank, but maybe in like 2 weeks, as soon as I can forge a new team, and then I'm definitely heading up to get to Conqueror in squads, and if possible, if I find as many games as possible, Conqueror and solos. I really want to go for it, and I will stick to it, and I will keep searching. But of course, it's not only up to me; it's up to other people searching for solo games that long as well. So yeah, that's it about it. I just wanted to get you or give you a small update about like the future plans on this channel. And before I start commenting this gameplay, I wanna tell you something Red already mentioned in one of his videos, which is pretty important, and is like let's say actually it's a game breaking point, literally, because right now we have a big discussion in Europe, or the European Union has a big discussion about something called the Article 13, which Red already explained, is about basically, like if you just sum it up in some words, it's basically like prohibiting Europeans of using YouTube or anything that is YouTube related. That means creating content is not an option, and it might be even the fact that you can't even watch YouTube anymore as European. So this is really bad, and really it kind of sucks because I really wanted to like take YouTube serious, and because it's so fun to do it, and I really had like plans for the future from the upcoming year. But this thing is in a struggle right now because I'm not sure what will be the result. And right now the quotes are that YouTube will be banned for Europe. So basically all European channels will be deleted. Even 1 million channels with 1 million subs. So Red's channel also probably gonna be deleted. So it is like a psychological struggle, you know. Like it is to 90% sure that this will happen, and when you ask yourself, is like the effort still worth it? And of course for you it is worth it, and this is the reason why I keep uploading until we know the result. But this is like one point for my frustration, because there might be the chance that I upload for you and I can't even watch my videos later on, not even by myself. So this is really bad and kind of unfortunate, but we can't change it. Like there's various big reasons for this, so I just have to accept it, and we just have to see what's like the decision. So yeah, no further to do. We have to like go ahead. So yeah, anyway, what I wanted to tell you in this gameplay is like my pathing for this. This gameplay was in Route Platinum 5, so you might see some bots, which is like obviously nothing new for the beginning of the season. But basically this pathing always worked, also against people like, or games or lobbies where I had 50 real enemies, and was pretty challenging. I basically start off in military base because, as you know, usually I go to Pochinki. I love hot dropping, and going to the center of the map is always the best hot drop, because there is a high chance that there is always people, and in especially Europe and on a high rank on an A, it is usually the case that you will find many enemies in Pochinki. But in solos you cannot play like in squads, as you know, because if you do one mistake, you will pay for it and you lose the game. So it's pretty important to have like your equipment that includes level 3 helmet and level 3 vest. This is the most important thing, because if you get hit by a headshot by a bolt action sniper, you're dead, and on top 100, even if it's just platinum, people were like ace and conqueror last season, and they know how to headshot and use an AWM. So it's really important to, I mean, okay, if the enemy has an AWM, then it's GG anyway. But if he doesn't, you have a slight chance of surviving it, and it kept me alive a couple of times, so it's worth going for it. And the second thing, the most important thing, is basically going for the flare guns. And the military base has the highest chance of getting some. My record of finding flare guns was finding 4 flare guns, and this almost guarantees you every time getting an AWM and an 8x scope. So usually in a normal case, in a normal game, I always find 1 flare gun on the military base, which is absolutely essential for my strategy, because, as you know, I'm a sniper and focused on headshotting people, and the AWM shreds every helmet, and this is perfect for solos because 1 headshot means he's dead. And the AWM is probably the gun I had the gun I had the second most kills after the M4 on solos, because I legit have half of my kills are AWM kills, and I almost have like the AWM in every game, except for this game. It's because I didn't find 1 flare gun, which was pretty unfortunate, but can happen. I mean, it's a high chance, but it's not always guaranteed. So you might have not that luck that you don't find one. I didn't even find an 8x or a 6x scope, so yeah, but that's all right. I still did good and won the game. And yeah, it's basically my pathing is I'm going from military base and getting the flare gun, trying to combat people on military base and on Novorepnoye. When I'm finished there, I'm camping a bridge for 1 minute. Then I'm heading to the next zone and driving around and trying to combat more people on height advantages, positions where I have height advantage, so I can always see them, and I am an advantage because I can uncover the enemies. And this is a really good strategy, which wins me most of my games. I have a 56 or 57% win ratio with a 28 KDR or something like this. So it's definitely viable. And I will go for this in detail with another video with a full gameplay commentary. I just wanted to let you know that I'm planning to do this, and as soon as I'm finding a new game, which will be definitely intense to watch, I will record it, and I will not cut it. It might take me 1 day to upload it with my internet, but that's worth it, I guess. So you have the best information given by me. So yeah, no further to do. Just enjoy the end of this video, and yeah, I would enjoy if you leave me a like and sub if you aren't. And yeah, see you for next video, guys.